Good morning and welcome to the Horde Athletic Complex. This is Rudy Radiger and today's live broadcast for Thomas University Reserve taking on Daytona State College. This is a non-conference game for both teams, and we will be getting ready to move here for the starting 11 here in just a moment. Good morning and welcome to the Horde Athletic Complex for today's match between Thomas University and Daytona State. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you rise as we honor America and men and women who fight for our freedom on a daily basis with the playing of our national anthem. Stuff back here. There's a lot of stuff, but not that. Moments away from kickoff here at the Horde Athletic Complex. This will be Daytona State's second game of the program's history, winning 5-0 over Andrew College yesterday. And they'll be playing a back-to-back, very tight schedule for them coming all the way from Daytona, Florida for a back-to-back. I'm Rudy Radiger, and we welcome you to the Andrew College Digital Network today for this live broadcast. Daytona, the team visitors on the board, will be in gray with blue stripes, and Thomas University, the home team on the board, in their white tops with green shorts and green socks. And the clock is underway as we have the first touch here for Thomas. They'll be going from left to right on your screen. It'll be really interesting to see what Daytona does here this morning with maybe some heavy legs Andrew really put the pressure on Daytona in the second half yesterday. But the same starting 11 looks to be in play for Coach Bart Sassnett, as Alex Norris, Brandon Berg, Donovan Segre, Dylan Burke, with Jesse Del Porta in goal, Jonas Buka up top, Mohammed Hassan, Kwam Salami, Roy O'Keefe, Ryan Sandridge, and Tyler Hall, who played for Sassnett at Darton State College before that program is no more now. A former GCA Region 17 team in Darton State made the merger with Albany State. And there's an interception, as he's fondly known as one of the twins at Thomas University, but won back quickly by Daytona, and they'll play it all the way back to the keeper in Del Porta. Got to watch out for Buka up top for Daytona State. Strong on the ball, and here I believe was Segre playing it out wide, now into Sandridge, and back some possession here, and they're going to look to move forward with the left back, who is tackled, but the ball goes to Hall, now inside, and a through ball looking, and battle there on the end line. It's going to go out, and we'll have our first corner of the match for Daytona State. Corner to be taken by Sandridge, will be an in-swinging right footer. Swung in towards the near post and headed away cleanly by Thomas. So be a throw-in taken and sent away by Thomas. Tried to keep back in, and Hall sees that one go out just by the corner flag for a throw. Apologize, we don't have a roster from Thomas at the moment. And try and pull some information off their website as time allows. Big throw attempt, and it's going to be stepped in and won by Sandridge. Now to Hall. Hall towards the byline. Pulls it back, looking to get on the right foot. Squares it back to Sandridge and back out, and a ball into the box. Missed touch and then cleared away, but it's going to fall right back as Daytona controlling the play here early. And Hall is tackled and loses the ball. Trying to dribble out of pressure, but pressure applied by Sandridge and Hall. Now Hassan comes in, Sandridge plays to Hassan. Hassan on the dribble, cuts inside, looking to go towards goal, and has that one tackled away and collected by the goalkeeper. Distribution out of the hands to the left back on the far side for the Nighthawks reserve team. And a combination attempt is taken away by Segre. Now up to Buka, under pressure, lays it out wide, looking for that early ball in. Will be the Falcons, squaring it across, and through Buka and Hall will go out and stay with Daytona State. And will be a free kick to Daytona State, taken by Hall. Region performer in the GCAA last year for Daytona State. Hall stands over the ball as the referee is asking the wall to come back a couple half steps. And the big guy is being brought up by Daytona State. This one will be swung towards the back post, and it's headed away, and it'll be out for a corner kick, the second of the match here. So it'll be taken by Burke. The left back will be an in-swinging left footer. And that swung nicely towards the back post. Buka's there, but it's headed away by Thomas, and it'll be out for a throw-in as they continue to maintain possession here. Looking to take the throw, probably going to look to get in the box now. Big throw coming, and towards the 6-yard box, headed away by Thomas. And Sandridge plays it back out, onside, and swinging it in towards the back post. Headed once, and falls down, and it's going to be a foul on Daytona State. And Thomas will look to control this. And Thomas looking to keep it in their own middle third here. Now looking forward, and a combination play is kept by Thomas. And now they'll take it back. And a direct ball looking to go over the top and headed away by Daytona State. But back to Thomas as they are just able to keep that one with some ease. And that one's gone and one away easily again by the center backs. And that one, Rory O'Keefe, who gets it and will play it out wide to Alex Norris. And back across as Berg will bring it forward. Berg looking to slot it through, picked up. And combination play, here comes Hall. Hall under pressure, looking to slide it through for Sandridge. Is collected by the goalkeeper for the Nighthawks. And Thomas just kind of holding the ball. Cool breeze here today. Low temperatures for southwest Georgia. And a chance really for the Nighthawks to maybe put some pressure on this Daytona State team who played at 3 o'clock kickoff yesterday. And stumbling over the ball and looking to play it through is picked up there by Norris. And Daytona will be satisfied to have the ball. And across, bit of a dangerous ball there and having to clear it away, which is going to fall kindly for Daytona State now on the far side. Norris overlapping. We'll get to that one first. Look for an early ball in, and just the outstretched leg of Buka not able to get on the end of that one as a quick play down the far side and a great ball in by the right back Alex Norris for Daytona State, not able to connect, so we'll have a goal kick for the TU Nighthawk reserve team. Thomas keeping the ball here. And I believe that's Padilla had it knocked away from him for Thomas. And again, a little slow is intercepted by Sandridge. And Muhammad Hassan, under pressure, will lose it and picked up by the TU Nighthawk defense. Bouncing ball headed back and right into Sandridge, over to Muhammad Hassan, up to Tyler Hall. And they'll keep it, and that pass just a little bit out of reach. And Buka picks it up over to Hall. Hall will look to play it in. Now combination. Sandridge looking forward, trying to lay off, and it's cleared away by Padilla. And that one's just going to come all the way in. And pressure coming from the Nighthawks, kept in play by Burke. Tyler Hall again with the ball, now to Buka. Back to Hall here on the near side. Overlap coming from Burke, but that's going to be played into Buka in the hole. Tries to cut back on Padilla, and good tackle there by the center back. Tackle one, and then a foul called. Donovan Sagri on the foul there, and it'll be a free kick for the Nighthawks. And that one's played out wide and collected on the very far side, and will go out for a throw in to Daytona State. On the end line is Buka, turns his man, cuts across the byline, tries to slot it across to Hall, but that was a little too flat, and tackled away. And again, another tackle, and it's won by Thomas. Into the channel here, and it's a foot race. The Thomas attacking player will get to it, but no help. Now help arrives late in the middle, collected and played out wide. And now a little bit of possession here for Thomas as they'll look to build up the attack. And back to Luis Padilla. Pressure coming. And pressure coming from Hall all the way back to the goalkeeper. Thomas is three players very high up the pitch and checking in. Will get it, but have to play it right back to the right back again. Pressure coming from Hall, and Buka's there to collect, and Buka tries to turn. Will lay it out to Hall. In on goal here is Hall, squares it across, touch, and falls down, and will be taken away by the Nighthawks. Has a little bit too much in the box from Daytona State, and a misplay there, but collected by Burke. And Padilla stepping up from his center back. Now one. Trying to turn away from pressure. Doubling is Hall and Muhammad Hassan, but that's going to be brought out by the Nighthawks, only to lose it on the touch. And Muhammad Hassan under pressure there will have it go out, and it'll be a throw into the Nighthawks on the far side of the field. Throw in taken and laid back. Deflection, and the Nighthawks will be able to get it out just for the moment, and held up and won by Daytona State. Swinging it across, looking for Hall. Burke overlapping again. Burke going to get on the end of this one and tackled away. It'll be a throw-in to Daytona State. Throw-in's going to be taken by Burke as Hall gives him the ball. Into Buka, back to Hall. Hall looking, and his shot is well high and wide of the target, so it'll be another goal kick for Thomas University. Good play there, interchange on the corner of the box, and found Hall, who is usually a lethal attacking player, just maybe not quite with it yet this morning after the long day. Very hot yesterday here in Cuthbert. Padilla looking into the channel and brought down and controlled by Thomas on a little bit of fortune there. Swinging it out, and Muhammad Hassan will get it back for Daytona State. And cutting out. And to the byline, swinging it across around, and Hall not quite in. This one will go out for a Thomas throw-in. As Kwam Salami going past As a substitution's taking place, I believe that's Sam Eyes from Ruby, England coming in. Throw in taken and headed by Burke. Going to come down to Buka. Buka laying it across in the middle, looking for Muhammad Hassan, but it's just cleared away, where it'll come down to the feet of the center back, Rory O'Keefe. O'Keefe's ball out to Kwam Salami and is tackled away by Thomas University's left back. Walford carrying it forward. And it'll be a throw into Thomas. Taking it up and headed away. Kwam Salami lays it off to, not sure who that one was. Buka flicks it on, and the free runner's in. Muhammad Hassan here in on goal, tries to go around the keeper, and his shot is wide of the target, out for a goal kick. A great through ball, and Muhammad Hassan getting around the keeper. But from a technical perspective, loving that right foot when he could have just slotted it home with the left. Goal kick taken short to Padilla. Burke, attempted ball and a shot, and just saved by the goalkeeper as an attempt by the substitute Eyes is going upper 90 and deflected by the goalkeeper, out for a corner. Thomas's first chance and first corner of the match. Corner to be taken by Moreland, redshirt sophomore from Sweden. Be an in-swinger right foot. Thomas bringing everybody into the box, leaving Padilla back in the center circle. Swung in, looking, flicked on, and it's going to be brought down by Walford. And Walford's early ball in, deflected. Burke touches it, and it's going to be cleared away by Sagri. And Walford will get the throw in, plays it back, and just in play. And they're going to say it was adjudged out. So Burke looking to go big throw over the top to Buka. And touch goes off of Daytona State and out for a throw in to Dustin Brower. And Burke will head the throw in by Padilla. It comes down and maintained by Daytona State, trying to slip one through. And Burke's there on a good challenge. Going to come down to Tyler Hall. Hall into the middle and looking to come back up to Hassan. Back to Hall. Interchange, and the missed touch by Hassan sees the Nighthawks collect the ball. And a good step in by Burke. Thrown to be taken by Ian Ward and headed away by Daytona State. But Ward getting back the ball and will slot it up, and trying to change the point of attack here are the Nighthawks. Looking to go forward and headed away by O'Keefe. And that early ball looking into the channel by Kwam Salami is out for a throw-in to the Nighthawks. Big ball in the air. And here comes Ward for the Nighthawks. And a ball back is into the channel for Burke if he can, or Buka if he can get on it. Goes down, and it'll be a free kick for Daytona State here, as Buka, his touch wasn't able to get out from underneath him, and the Nighthawks defender, Dustin Brower, so free kick. It's going to be about roughly 25 to 30 yards from goal here on this left side. So the left foot of Burke, three-man wall. And into the mixer, down, shot, and a kick save there by the goalkeeper and cleared away by Padilla. As Evan Hogan, the goalkeeper, making the save. Hall will play it up to Muhammad Hassan. Back out to Hall, looking for Buka. Buka in an individual battle there. Now pressure coming back to Hall. Hall's early ball towards the back post, and I believe that's Kwam Salami there that's putting pressure. And it is out. Will be another corner kick for Daytona State here on the far side. So an in-swinger will come from the left foot of Burke towards the back post. And Buka's there, but his header is down but wide. And I is asking for the ball early here on this near sideline. And instead it'll be driven into the middle circle and flicked on. Where collected with the head is Norris. And Sandridge will clear it out to the far side. Norris with the throw for Daytona State. Hassan out to Salami, cuts inside on his man. Buka now out to Hassan. Hassan's early ball towards the back post where Tyler Hall's there, and the shot is deflected out for a corner. And the goalkeeper gets just enough on that as Hogan. And it's going to come out and be out for a Thomas throw-in, they say. Headed by Hall. And Hall goes up and it'll be a Thomas throw in. Throw short is poked in. So Padilla with a throw for the Nighthawks near midfield, and will throw it square into the middle of the field. And back to Padilla, whose touch will get it down to Dustin Brower, and back to Padilla. Padilla under pressure by Hall, being able to get out of there. And back over to Brower. And back to the keeper, Hogan. As possession maintained, and back to the same side, and Brower. And the flag goes up for offside. Daytona State building out of the back, and now we'll look into the channel where it's easily headed away by Walford. And a big challenge there is picked up by Sagri. Now in the middle to Sandridge, and over to Sagri, who will build it out of the back. And back now looking for the overlap of Burke. So Ward will take this throw, and there'll be a substitution made for the right back in Brower. And the substitute will take the throw. It falls down, and Berg will win it. And O'Keefe will play it up to Muhammad Hassan. Buka and Hall interchange play. Hall looking to cut it back is won and kept through Ward and cleared away. But O'Keefe is there to big header. Buka trying to turn, but Padilla there covering. Burke trying to battle, and it's won by Thomas. And there is a foul called. In conversation with the referee. And I believe that's Murray called for the foul. So clock stopped here. It is 0-0 with just under 18 minutes remaining here in this opening half. And to be taken by Sagri. Left foot of Sagri plays it towards the box. Berg there to knot it down. Falls down to Buka. And miscommunication. And it looked like two Daytona State players getting on it, but it was a deflection and out for a corner. So Salami will take this from the far side. And Salami will swing this into the middle of the mixer. Headed down. Buka's there. And there is the first goal. Makes it 1-0. It's a sloppy play, but it's a goal. Headed down, and Buka there to just control it and turn. Thomas not able to get on the either end of. So 1-0 here with 17:15 remaining in this opening half, and a trio of subs for Daytona. We'll get them in just a moment. As Buka comes off, Hall comes off, and Salami comes off. And get those substitutions for you in just a bit. And there's a free kick top of the box for Thomas here. As Perez comes on for Hall. And O'Sullivan come in for Buka up top. And the center back Walford coming up to take the free kick for Thomas. And waiting on these guys to get set up. It's Tuesday back for the Nighthawks at the center circle, with O'Sullivan just hanging out for Daytona. And the strike is into the wall, cleared away, and it's going to be collected here by the right back for the Nighthawks, whose early ball is towards the goal, and easy collection by the goalkeeper, Del Porta. And up through the right side, cutting in, under pressure, we'll swing it out. And over the top looking for O'Sullivan, and his deflection just wide of the post. As a really good run and a battle by O'Sullivan, almost saw that one go in. And ball towards the middle, as Ward was there, but it's one. And coming back is O'Sullivan. Strike left foot just over the bar. Two chances here in quick succession for the O'Sullivan substitution. I can't say that once, but you can try it 10 times fast. As that quick attack by Daytona really giving Thomas trouble here, as the ball played back and O'Sullivan's putting pressure on it. Comes in, and it'll be won by Burke. And Del Porta puts it up the field, and a good header won by Perez, but into the channel where it's collected by Hogan, the goalkeeper. Looking up in the channel for eyes, and it's past him. Back to Del Porta. Pressure coming by Valencia. And laying it up for Mohammed Hassan. He's into space, going to lay it out here to Burke. Burke into the channel for Perez. Perez into the goal box, or the 18, excuse me, and won by Padilla, who will play it up and quickly touch and play. Mohammed Hassan looking to go and slide one through for O'Sullivan. And here comes the center back of Walford. Ward now for Thomas, steps over, cuts it back between two defenders and looks for eyes, where it's won easily by O'Keefe. Now to Perez, and there will be a clock stoppage here as Segri down. And we're going to make a substitution here as Bailey comes in for Sandridge. So K-Boy Bailey comes in for the Bart Sasnett-led Daytona State Falcons, and throw in by Thomas, and they will sportingly play it back to the goalkeeper in Del Porta. He'll bring it back into his box and plays it out through O'Keefe. Up the line looking for the right back, Norris. Picked up there by Swan and given away as another substitution for Thomas has come in. And a good tackle here. And playing it up into the channel for looking for eyes. And the goalkeeper coming eyes with a very opportunistic effort there. And it will be a Thomas throw-in on the touch from Perez. Throw-in looking for eyes, but won by the left back. So here we go. Coming on the far side is Swan. up the line, looking for Sagri. Sagri pushing it forward and tackled away by Walford. Out for a throw-in to Daytona State on that far side, where it'll be taken by Norris. Looking for O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan dancing, trying to lay it back. Picked up, shot from distance, and I believe that was the substitute Bailey with the long-range effort wide. Into midfield, where it's picked up by Thomas and then won by Daytona State and Burke. Looking for Perez now. Poking it through. Bailey will get out of some pressure and play it through O'Keefe. O'Keefe over to Berg. Brandon Berg. Ball is intercepted. And Thomas's Ward. And deflection off of Bailey, out for a Thomas throw-in. Valencia with the throw-in. Or excuse me, that's Copen. And a through ball looking for O'Sullivan, and the flag is up as O'Sullivan saw it and stopped. Swung over to Ward, under pressure, gets through two defenders, and Ward will bring it here to Copen. On the near side, looking up into the feet, Sithole. And looking for O'Sullivan, who brings it down. Turns on the right foot. Ward putting a little bit of pressure. Now out to Perez. Back to O'Sullivan. Sullivan is tackled there, and a foul is adjudged by Anzanetta. So Sagri's left foot, look at us swing this one in. And standing right at around the penalty mark is Swan, who checks two. Ball towards the back, headed by Padilla and Hogan, the goalkeeper, on it. Norris trying to get that one back in. That's tackled away, and Lotke trying to get on the end of it. But here's a ball towards the penalty mark as Berg playing it for O'Keefe, or O'Keefe, sorry, for Berg. And here comes O'Sullivan into the box, knocked down, laid off, and tackled away, but only to fall to the feet of Sagri. O'Sullivan, combination play in the box as Berg looking to, or O'Keefe, excuse me, looking for that chance. There's 8 minutes till halftime here, and 1-0 in favor of Daytona State as there's a chance. And if that ball had been better for eyes, the right back in Norris had dropped in and was leaving eyes onside. As Del Porto will wait for eyes and picks the ball up, slowing the game down here. Ball bounces, and O'Sullivan can't get to it. And now Ward for Thomas will look to clear that away. And the header by Bailey down in and picked up. And now Ward called for the foul. And Muhammad Hassan will look to play it early, looking for Perez across the face of goal and just wide, as O'Sullivan was there but could not get there quick enough. As a quick kick taken by Muhammad Hassan, looking for that winger, getting in, just about cost Thomas another goal. Swan not able to get on it, and it's out off of Thomas. As There's Tyler Brower there on the left side. And Eyes coming forward, cutting across the field, looking at goal, pumps, and will strike, and deflected away, but there's another chance, and maybe a third here for Thomas, but it's cleared away by Norris, as two big chances come and go begging for the Nighthawks. Building up play through Brower on the left side is tackled away by Swan, and they'll play it back to O'Keefe, and now through Bailey. Over to Brandon Berg. The left-sided center back will play it out to his left back in Burke, and back, Berg again. And they'll just look to keep it between the two of them. And back to O'Keefe, who plays Del Porta. Del Porta's ball looking up will be brought down by O'Sullivan without much pressure there, and his pass looking for Muhammad Hassan. Sagri's ball is out and taken by Coppin. Throw in big, looking for maybe Eyes, but is picked up by Sagri. Out to Burke. Burke looking into Muhammad Hassan, who's got loads of space. Now to Perez here on the left side, being chased, getting towards the byline, and past one and across and collected by Hogan, the goalkeeper. Got a bit deep there and got more pressure than maybe expected, as here comes Tyler Brower, and it's going to fall down to Valencia. Valencia here to the right side and kept in, cutting back on Burke. Again, touches, and cross is taken, deflected. Eyes looking for the bicycle, can't get it, and a missed touch again by Thomas's Valencia, and here comes Daytona State. Now looking in for O'Sullivan, coming into the near channel. Back to Perez, who switched spots with him. Hassan. And now cutting forward is Sagri, who loses it to Ward. And Sithel plays it in the middle. And Swan will have it. Cutting past one and two, bursting into space, and another tackle comes. Swan still has it, looking for Muhammad Hassan, and that one is lost as the right back Copen coming in the middle, but Daytona State still with the ball, and now looking to expose Copen is Perez. Perez's ball looking over and headed away by Walford, and cleared away there by Copen, but Berg there to head it down, only to be collected by Valencia for the Nighthawks. Battle and turned away, but Bailey will play it back to O'Keefe. O'Keefe running forward and now plays outright to Norris, to Swan. See if Swan goes on another run here under pressure. We'll lay it back to Sagri and forward to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan's through ball knocked away. This one is not, but is out of the reach of Swan. And a big ball forward as the sun starts to show its face. And Sithole battling. It's going to be won by Valencia. Now to Sithole, under pressure, losing it to Muhammad Hassan, who turns and immediately goes forward into O'Sullivan. Combination play out to Perez, third man running towards the left side, cuts back on Padilla into the box, looking for O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan goes on in a tackle, and Padilla winning the ball as O'Sullivan went down. A little bit easy, the referee adjudged, and here's Eyes onside, and touch tries to chip the goalkeeper and wide of the post as he had everyone beat, and his touch gave it away. Has a chance to draw this one level with 1:43 to go in this opening half. And what a goal that could have been for the Nighthawks, considering that Daytona played yesterday. That could have really put a dagger into the halftime speeches from the two coaches. 2 minutes before halftime could have really a big change. But Del Porto will look to calm things down, take the goal kick, and really slowing it down here. And Del Porto will take this one long and looking for O'Sullivan, but a one by Nzeta. Norris and Swan. Now Swan with the ball, looking up to O'Sullivan into the channel. And one back by Nzeta. Looking for the through ball. And Eyes is offside this time. And O'Keefe with 21 seconds plays this one deep into the corner and hit it away easily by Lotke. And coming forward is Tyler Brower. Combination. And Mohammed Hassan will get it and plays it up for Perez, as we're just about ready to hear the siren here with under 5 seconds and a tackle. And that's going to end the first half here. And there is the time. At the break, it is 1-0 in favor of Daytona State. And we'll step away here for halftime and be back for the second half. And we will look as well for you to stick around for the women's soccer match. This is Rudy Radiger. We'll be back in just a bit. So as we get ready for the second half, this is Rudy Radiger. We welcome everyone, wherever you may be watching, to the Andrew College Digital Network. This is the second half kickoff as Daytona scored a first half goal. Both teams left chances begging, as we could be looking at a 4-2 or a 4-3 kind of match here. And the kickoff to Daytona, as they are in gray with blue, and Thomas in white with green shorts and socks. Eyes stays in for the Nighthawks, and that one's going to be headed out as the Dustin Brower looks like he's returned at right back. And it's going to be played back through Padilla, and very slow, and he's going to look to go direct over the top for Eyes. This is going to fall down to Burke. And Daytona with the ball here, as I've got to watch my second half. I don't want to call it dyslexia, but that can get going. I was wondering where in the world they were going for a second. Played out as O'Keefe is drawn out, and Bailey, who was a substitute in the first half, will play it out to Salami. Salami cutting in, looking for the through ball of Buka. Padilla's there and will clear it out against the fence. And it'll be a throw-in taken by the right back, Norris. And we'll swing it around. Burke up to Hall. Hall picking his head up, will cut inside, liking that right foot. Deflected pass. And here comes the opportunity, but Eyes just on that line is offside. And here comes Ward playing it forward and is intercepted by Norris. Now Bailey. Up the line is Salami, cutting towards the byline. And we'll square it back, and a strike and deflected by Padilla will come out to the near side, and out for a throw-in to Daytona State will be taken by Norris. Another chance there, as Daytona not able to get that chance in the back of the net. It is deflected by Padilla. Throw-in taken by Norris into Buka. Under pressure of 4 defenders, plays it back and will be picked up by Valencia. Valencia through a challenge, or excuse me, that's not Valencia, and all kinds of challenges there. That was Murray as a ball played early and out of play. Throw-in going to be taken by Norris there. And Norris, big throw towards the midline, is cleared away by Lotke. And challenge is won, and into the box is Thomas. Up to Eyes. Eyes' touch gives it away, and it's cleared away. Out for a throw-in. Lotke into the corner, and we'll try and get the name of this player for you in just a second for Thomas University, the substitute. Russo playing on this right wing. Big ball over the top, and a chasing is Murray. And Padilla deflecting, getting away from Buka, but now Anzetta plays it out wide to Lotke, and looking for Eyes is out as O'Keefe covered. Throw in square to Segri. Segri under pressure is fouled. And it'll be a free kick taken by Daytona State. Playing it up through Segri. Out wide looking for Tyler Hall. Hall sliding it forward for Burke. Burke, early ball in and cleared away and way out of play. So it'll be a corner kick taken. Looks like Burke's going to take this, so the left foot out swinging ball. Bringing all the big guns forward from the center back in O'Keefe and Berg. Hall just hanging out on the edge of the area. Burke will swing this one, outswinger towards the back, looking for Berg, headed back across, and there's another goal. So 2-0 here for Daytona State here in the second half. Ball across the box as looking for Berg on the backside, headed across, and an easy finish for Abuka. Kickoff taken after the 2-0 lead for Daytona State, looking for their back-to-back wins to open program history. Book almost getting that one as won by Bailey. And under pressure, it's going to be O'Keefe into Bailey. Bailey swinging out wide to Tyler Hall. Hall cutting in on that right foot. Now slides it through the middle, and it'll be an easy collection for the goalkeeper. Play out to Lotke. In the middle for Enzetta. And out here to Russo. Looking across for Murray. Murray's through ball is just going to be offside, as that would have been a 2-1 advantage, almost, you could say, guaranteed. But as we've seen in this match, both teams have missed some clear-cut chances. And Sithel breaking through with pace, but just offside. And so it'll be Burke. Left foot will swing it across to O'Keefe here on the near side. Surveying the field, plays it up and out, looking for Norris. And a substitution will be made for Thomas. As Smolik comes in for Walford. And combination play over to Eyes, trying to go back through. We throw in for Daytona State, to be Norris. We'll throw it square into Segri. Segri through two, past another one, cuts it back and loses on that one. Early ball looking for Eyes as his bent run lets it go all the way back to the goalkeeper, and now out to Burke. Burke up for Bailey. And now Muhammad Hassan's ball is going to be collected by Salami. Salami cutting through, under pressure 3, gets past all of them, looking for Tyler Hall's late run. Hall's ball, Book is there, and over the top and out for a goal kick. The quick interchange, the change in point of direction, and then that early ball from the winger in, and Book just not able to get on top of it. As the women's teams are getting ready here, warming up. And that one's going to be brought down by Segri under pressure. Plays back to Norris. Over to Berg. He's going to swing it out to Burke and up to Hall. Hall looking into the channel for Muhammad Hassan. Hassan coming up the left wing, now into Book. Turns. Looking out for Hassan. Hassan tries to skip past. Back to Tyler Hall. Hall. Bag of tricks, losing it there for Dustin Brower. And back to Brower. Cleared away. Looking for Murray. But it's picked up by Segri. Segri's early ball towards the back of the post and collected by Hogan for Thomas in net. And they're going to play it out of the back to Lotke into the substitute Smolik. Forward for Eyes. Eyes combination to Ward, and Ward will bring it back to Padilla now under pressure. And the turn attempted by Nzeta is won. Now Nzeta wins it back, charging forward and turns away again, one direction and the other. Now ball over the top, looking for Sithole, and headed back by Burke to his goalkeeper. And here comes Hall coming forward, and Book not able to hold it up, and Muhammad Hassan pokes it away. And here comes Padilla, the center back, up to Eyes, and a shot and save as Murray is there to have the shot, but a save, keeping this game a 2-0 advantage for Daytona State. Ball over the top for Eyes, off his back, comes down and cuts it back across. Now sliding it for Murray. Murray tries to slide that one in for Sithole. Lacante, the goalkeeper now for Daytona State. Slow build up here for Daytona State and swinging through O'Keefe. As the temperature has started to rise here. And Nzeta coming forward, looking for something. Late run by Murray. Murray into the box. Murray lays it off for Eyes. Eyes have a shot, and that shot does not have Eyes. Burke imploring his team to clean it up in the back, and deflected, comes down. Looks like Bailey will get on it. We'll poke it out to Tyler Hall on the far side as Daytona looking to come forward with a little bit more urgency here. Dustin Brower putting pressure along with Nzeta, but it comes to Hall again, looking in. Muhammad Hassan is off, and a deflection save by Hogan. Looked like he would have probably been able to avoid another goal. So Hogan will take this outright, and now back into Padilla. Pressure coming from Book. Hassan swinging it through to Segri. Now Burke, the left back, cutting in. Now back out to Tyler Hall. Swings it and comes into the middle. Segri will take a long range effort, and that one is well wide and off target. So second half here, 2-0, a goal in each half for Daytona State. 30 minutes and about a half, 30 and a half minutes remaining. Andrew College will take on Daytona State women in the second match of today. That will be another link provided on the Andrew College Digital Network to watch that one live. So as soon as this one's over, make sure you refresh your browsers and look for that other match to come live. In the middle for Book, who's checked deep. We'll play it down to O'Keefe. Pressure coming from Eyes. Up to Akwam Salame. Salame cutting past. And is out, and will be a throw-in for Thomas. And down, but Book's there. Kwam Salami picks it up. And defensive pressure will lay back to Bailey. Bailey to Salame. He's got options. Going to lay it out for Hall. Hall. Scissor. Comes to the byline. Deflected. And the substitute center back, Smolik, does well. And we'll get it up to Sithole. Sithole had pace and space, but brings it back. And now his square ball is intercepted. And Segri back to O'Keefe. And a little bit comfortable in the back from Daytona State, almost cost them. Early as a stumble by Berg, unexpected, but Hall to Book. Book under pressure, and they will call the foul as Hall was taken down. So it'll be Hall and Segri standing over the ball. As the back four staying back with a 2-0 lead here. All stepped back just about a half step by the referee. Hall will run up, strikes it off the wall, and as Muhammad Hassan was lurking, it'll go out off the defense for a corner. So as Thomas leaves 2 high, Daytona will drop 3 back and a short corner taken from the far side. Hall swings it and tried to redirect. It was O'Keefe. Book will collect it here on the near side. Early ball into the box. Flicked on. Comes down to O'Keefe. But the defense of Dustin Brower is there to clear it away. Into Murray. Murray plays it forward. Charging forward, but Norris there to sweep it away, and it'll be a throw in for Thomas, and another substitution will come as Valencia will return, taking off Sithole. As Russo not able to beat his man there. And throw in to be taken by Lodke into the path of Valencia, who just came on. It's poked away, and it'll move everything forward for the Nighthawks. Throw in, Ward lays it back, and cleaned up by Bailey up the line and out for a throw in to the Nighthawks. Will be taken by Lodke. Throw over the top for Valencia again. This time Valencia will get on the end of it and tries to cut past his man. It'll be out for a corner. So can the Nighthawks get something going, bring this game back into a 1-goal game? Valencia's right foot will be an in-swinger. Checking in the near post, and it'll go back out on the defensive clearance. Again, the ball too short, can't get over the first man defensively, and it'll be cleared away, looking for Book. Book and Dustin Brower there. Now Padilla will have it for Thomas as they'll look to come forward again into Eyes. Eyes looks to turn. Fakes on the left, plays it through to the right, and Valencia can't get on it. As a good defensive play there by Burke holding off the man. And distribution quickly out to Hall on the far side. Hall looking into the channel for Book, but it's Book and 4 Thomas defenders as the slow recovery comes, and there'll be a foul called outside the box on the far side. not an angle to take a first-time shot on for the Daytona attack. And it looks like Burke will be swinging that ball with the left foot. You got to imagine they're going to be looking towards that backside again, where Berg was very influential on setting up Book on the second goal. O'Keefe and Berg on the back post, and really only one man close, neither man to man. Drifting that towards the penalty mark. Mohammed Hassan was there. It's going to fall down to Hall, deflected by Padilla, and will come over to Dustin Brower. Now Murray steps past, looking for Eyes into the channel. One man back. Thomas seeing it, the chance. Eyes looking to slide it through, and a goal-saving save by the goalkeeper Plancarte, as a good chance for Thomas. Another one here as they break through, and just the clinicalness, not able to finish that, was Valencia. Hall battling, losing the ball, and it's going to be Mohammed Hassan coming forward, looking for some space. Now out to Hall. And Book making the run through, and the goalkeeper coming quickly off his line. And we'll swing it out to Nzete. Up into Valencia. His blind turn gives it away to Segri. Over to Mohammed Hassan. Over to Tyler Hall now on the left side. Hall looking to take on his man. Cuts it back, looking to get on that right foot. And now goes back out, slotting it through, looking for Hassan, and it's turned away by the defense, and that would be Ward. Murray trying to bring it down, and his touch gives it right back to Daytona State. Valencia and Hall battling, and Hall will win the battle as Valencia called for a foul. Book takes it quick, plays it to Hall on the far side. Intercepted by Nzeta. Looking over the top for Eyes, and the goalkeeper misplays it. Eyes will look to and see that out for a corner. Eyes looking like he wanted to take it, but Nzeta will come forward. Be a right footer by Nzeta, outswinger. Swing it in towards the back post. Header is there, and it's just wide, as a great chance, and it's a goal kick. And it will be a substitution here for Thomas University. As this substitution, Castillo comes in and will replace Russo. Building it out of the back is Burke. Now into Berg. To O'Keefe. And calmly gives it to Norris, who looks up to Book, who checked nice and deep, and they're just trading in passes. Now Norris seeing the space open up, coming forward. Over to Kwam Salami. Dancing and plays it into Book. Book goes down, gets the touch. Mohammed Hassan back to Book. Book shot and save. As good interchange in the box there, as the opportunity again for Daytona State, a little bit begging for both of these teams today. The chances left on the field. Valencia into space, coming forward. Plays it, and O'Keefe is there to clear it away. Out for a throw in. Throws in, taken quickly. And Stutter. And coming around is Lockheed. Lockheed's ball towards the back post. I think attempted shot was a little bit wide and not as powerful as he was looking for. But Eyes almost got on it. And the substitute Castillo picking it up. And too slow, but it's going to fall to Eyes, where it's tackled away by O'Keefe. Flicked on by Castillo, and O'Keefe is there to clear it away. And good touch by the Thomas coach. Ward's ball is a little bit soft looking and goes out off of Kwame Salami, so another throw in. Looking over the top for Castillo and headed now by O'Keefe. Bailey will pick it up. Pressure coming. And Bailey getting out of two challenges. Lays it up to Book. Book brings it back. Segri cuts across the field. Plays it over to Burke. And flicked on by Tyler Hall to Muhammad Hassan. Hall to Book. Book trying to cut around his man. Holding off, laying it back to Bailey. Bailey to Norris. The right back has joined the attack. Going to line one up from distance and wide and out for a goal kick. Substitution coming in. It'll be O'Sullivan replacing Book. And the goal kick taken into the center circle, falls down, and now won by Daytona. Quick interchange play out to Tyler Hall, but his pass up to O'Sullivan will get given back to him. O'Sullivan making the run wide, and Tyler Hall trying to take advantage of the space that's opened up. And Castillo trying to put pressure on Norris and O'Keefe here. And the ball back to the goalkeeper, Plancarte. Out wide to Burke. Thomas putting some pressure on. And the ball played high and wide. And won back by the Thomas player, out for a throw-in. And here's a chance as O'Sullivan's held up, and there is going to be a free kick for Daytona State. Clock has been stopped here. Spadilla is down. But after some stretching, looks like he will stay in the match. Maybe. Now Sitho does come in. And after that stoppage, with 17:19 remaining. Hall will play it short. And looking to get back to Tyler Hall, who's got his shirt in his mouth. Back heels for Burke. Burke looking to come forward, pokes it up into the channel for Muhammad Hassan, who will be adjudged for a foul. And quickly taking, looking for Zithole in the hole, but it's going to be cleared away by Berg. Zithole takes the touch inside, strikes deflected, poked away by O'Keefe, going to fall down to Bailey, and now Castillo gets it to Ward. Ward looking for Castillo out wide. Castillo will get there under pressure for Kwame Salame. Pokes it past Salame, but won by Kwame, where it'll be come out to Nzeta. Into Zithole. Pressure coming and tackled away by Sagri for Daytona State. And a shot comes in and collected by the goalkeeper. Ward will play it out to the left back in Lotke, up to Castillo and back to Ward now. And the switch of point of attack looking for Zithole, but won by Burke. Now Hall will collect it. Muhammad Hassan there, looking to turn. Plays for O'Sullivan, who is adjudged offside. Castillo cuts it back, and Kwame Salame intercepts. Into the middle and flicked on by Muhammad Hassan, but picked up by the right back in Dustin Brower. His pass is blocked, and Valencia will look to take the throw in. Now Valencia out wide. Early ball in. Looking for Castillo. Off the woodwork, and the offside flag went up as another great chance for Thomas. They're going to look back on this match with all the chances that they've had, and a tired Daytona State not taking advantage of those chances to really put pressure. As just under 14 minutes remain, as Walford clears that one away with the head, out for a throw-in to the Falcons of Daytona State. They off by Bailey to Murray, and now O'Keefe will play a ball looking into O'Sullivan. Missed touch by Walford, and O'Sullivan, big touch forward. The header back by the center back is collected by the goalkeeper. Under pressure by O'Sullivan. Brower will play it inside to Walford. And now back to the goalkeeper. Big ball looking forward is knocked down by Sagri, but falls down to Nzeta for Thomas, who loses the ball. And Tyler Hall now for the Falcons of Daytona State. Getting past 1, 2, and now a third man cuts it back, squares it into the middle. Long range shot goes wide of the post, and it'll be a goal kick for Thomas. Taken short, top of the box. Lays it in for Ward. Ward back to Walford. And under pressure here by Kwam Salame, coming back is Lotke, and his pass is given away to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan to Muhammad Hassan. O'Sullivan to tackle, loses it, and Hassan goes down like a bag of potatoes, and the referee says nothing. Lotke will play it forward into Castillo under pressure by Bailey. And Bailey's touch goes out. It'll be a throw-in for Thomas University into Ward Square. And Zeta will look to get it back, and Ward clatters into Bailey and goes down. Bailey will charge forward, seeing the space open up. And Nzeto coming back to tackle. Free kick taken by Thomas University, looking for Castillo. Big spaces opening up here, and into the middle looking for Sithole. Is intercepted by the defense, and now Eyes winning it from the defense, clipping it over, and Eyes looking for the bicycle is wide as the ambitious effort. Another good chance for Thomas University, and another sub will be coming in for the Nighthawks. Jack Kearns checking in for Ward. And Perez coming in for Kwam Salame. So just 10:35 remaining here in the match. 2-0 is the score in favor of Daytona State. Ball short, and Castillo brings it down under pressure, and it's deflected off of Norris. Throw in, looking for Eyes. Brings it down. O'Keefe is there though. O'Keefe turned him away once. Now Eyes trying to get to the byline, and it'll be out for a throw in for Thomas University. And quick ball throw in short and sent across the box. Looking for Sithole. One away by Berg. Come down to Nzeta. Cuts through one. Tackle by Bailey. Bailey coming forward, looking for O'Sullivan in the hole. Now out wide to Perez. Perez coming on the right side. And through into the gap for O'Sullivan. Cuts around one. And tries to squeeze through on a wall of Thomas defenders. And goes down. There'll be a free kick out by the corner. And O'Sullivan will stand. As the clock has been stopped for an injury. Tyler Brower will come back in, replacing Nzeta. So 9:03, and the clock resumes. Ball to the near post, deflected and cleared away by 3 Thomas defenders right on the post. So the free kick taken by the goalkeeper and Hogan to Wofford, and now to Castillo. Castillo cutting it back, and will play it to Lotke. Lotke looking over the top for Eyes into the channel, but that's going to be just avoiding Eyes. So Norris taking it quickly into O'Keefe. Now to Berg. Berg looking to come into the channel, looking for Perez, but well won by Lotke. Only to fall to Bailey and combination, and Perez up the line looking for O'Sullivan and touched away by Smolik. taken. Segre comes forward, drives a left footer, and off the deflection, the goalkeeper picks it up. 7.5 minutes remain here. Sithole missing the header. Berg does not. And then Burke loses it. Norris intercept but given away. Shot driven but high and wide. Kearns with the opportunity. But a goal kick to be taken here by Daytona State. Driven right towards the center circle where Bailey and Kearns battle. And Castillo plays the ball into Sithole quickly. Turns, chips one, looking for Eyes, and Eyes just off. Didn't agree with the call, but the thing is, those calls don't change. So Daytona State taking it and playing it short. Plays it out through O'Keefe. Now we're to Berg. And across to Burke. Berg to Burke. And he'll cut it back. And again, looking forward for Tyler Hall. Cuts it forward, pulls it back, and it'll be a throw-in to Daytona State to be taken by Burke. Big throw over the top looking for O'Sullivan. Lotke coming all the way, or excuse me, that was Smolik coming out from his center back position to get it. And won by Muhammad Hassan coming forward. Strikes, trying to bend it, and just wide of the back post. Into the channel, but way out of the reach of Castillo. There's Kearns stepping in to win it, getting past one. Over to Castillo. Plays it into the channel, looking for Eyes, and just, that ball is just too much. Big ball, Kearns and Lotke not able to get it, but now it's one. Lotke plays it to Castillo, and his layoff is intercepted easily by Segre, slowing the pace of the match down here. Norris, back to Segre, and over to Berg. Now looking out for Hall, or excuse me, that's Burke. And the layoff back to Burke is lost, but Segre with it again for Daytona. Leading 2-0 here with 4.5 minutes remaining. Ball towards the middle is cleared away by Walford, only to come right back to Segre and Daytona State. Out wide, looking for Hall. Hall cutting in on that right foot. Going to line one up, drives it, and whistles over and past the post. And substitution. As Josh Barrett will come in. So Barrett came in for Dustin Brower. And we'll have a retake of the goal kick. And driven towards the center circle. It's going to bounce, and O'Keefe is there to win it. And turned by Perez. It was out of his own reach and out for a throw-in to Thomas. As time winding down here for the Nighthawks to get something on the board with 3 minutes remaining. Swings it across. Smolik will look to pump it forward. Castillo cannot win the header over O'Keefe. Falling down to Kern. Kern looking for Eyes. Walford and Sullivan there. Sullivan takes a tumble, and now a call. Well, Sullivan had a chance to maybe get it going and really seemed to want the free kick. So free kick to be taken by Burke. Burke will send this one left foot swinging towards the goal. Berg's there, punched away by the goalkeeper. Berg's still there, and it will be a corner kick as this big center back Berg continuing to put pressure on it. And so another chance here off the corner for Burke as we're under 2 minutes with 1:44 remaining. 2-0 is your score, 1 goal in each half for Daytona State. And Burke will line up the left foot in swinger. Swings it towards the back post. Berg's there. Burke a chance for another, but a foul is called. And taken quickly, looking for Zithel, trying to hold it up and turn. His layoff is lost, and Bailey will play it out to Perez here on the right side, going forward on the pressure from Lotke. And there's a foul, and with under a minute remaining, will be a dangerous free kick to be taken by Segre. Segre and Hall stands over the ball. 33 seconds remaining. The whistle's taken. And now the clock is stopped with 25.8 remaining to move the wall. So Segre, the left foot, and Hall, the right foot for Daytona. Whistle's blown. Segre bends it towards the goal and easily collected by Hogan. And with 20 seconds, Thomas trying to get it out of their own end, deflected twice by Daytona's defense. And Muhammad Hassan will have it in the corner. 11 seconds remain. Going to play it square to Segre. Lays it off. And Bailey has to make a trip around the referee. Perez will drive one and mishandled and saved as the horn goes. So your score ends 2-0 in favor of Daytona State here at the Horde Athletic Complex. We welcome and thank everyone for tuning in today. On behalf of everyone at the Andrew College Digital Network, we thank you for tuning in, and make sure you check back for the broadcast of Andrew College versus Daytona State women's match to come up. Kickoff is scheduled for 12 noon. We'll be looking at probably a few minutes beyond that. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. God bless and safe travels.